Let's be honest, we've all felt jealousy at some point. Maybe your partner was talking to someone else, maybe they replied late, or maybe you were scared of losing their attention. These are very human feelings, but if you don't control them, they can poison both you and the relationship. Today, let's dive deep into the causes of fear and jealousy, and more importantly, talk about how you can take control. Let's start by asking, where do fear and jealousy actually come from? Most of the time, jealousy is born from the fear of loss. At its heart, jealousy is rooted in a sense of insecurity, the fear of not being enough, of being abandoned, of not being valued. These thoughts lurk in the background, waiting for a trigger. Maybe it's a late reply to your message. Maybe it's a laugh shared between your partner and someone you don't know well. Suddenly, a voice in your head whispers, "Are they texting someone else? Are they losing interest? Am I being replaced?" The reality might be far simpler. They were busy or distracted or just living life. But your insecurity speaks louder than logic. Think about it. Every time you feel that pang of jealousy, what's really happening? You're afraid. Afraid of losing something important. Afraid of losing love, attention, or the sense of security your relationship gives you. It's not always about your partner's actions. Often, it's about your own feelings of worth. If you fear that you're not enough, you start seeing threats everywhere, even when they're not real. Now, a little jealousy is normal. It's a sign you care. But when does it get out of control? Here are the warning signs to watch for. First, the urge to constantly check your partner's phone or social media. Second, interrogating your partner about every detail of their day, who they texted, who they talked to, why they were late. Third, distrusting their friends or feeling threatened by anyone they spend time with. And fourth, constant comparisons, comparing yourself to others or comparing your relationship to someone else's. If these behaviors start popping up regularly, jealousy is taking over. When phrases like, "Who are you texting? Who was that? Why didn't you tell me?" become daily questions, it's a red flag. You're not just checking in, you're checking up. You're not just caring, you're controlling. And the more you do it, the more the trust in the relationship erodes. But why do some people struggle with jealousy more than others? The answer lies deep in our psychology. Jealousy isn't only about your partner, it's also about what's inside you. Low self-esteem, past betrayals, or abandonment trauma all make jealousy stronger. If you've been cheated on before, you may carry that baggage into a new relationship without even realizing it. Every late reply, every changed plan, every new friendship feels like a threat. Not because your partner is doing something wrong, but because your old wounds are getting triggered. Jealousy often comes more from the past than the present. Let's break this down. Maybe you grew up feeling overlooked or ignored. Maybe you had a partner who betrayed your trust. Those experiences leave scars. They shape the way you see yourself and the way you expect others to treat you. And when you enter a new relationship, those scars don't just disappear. Instead, they color the way you interpret your partner's behavior. A harmless action can feel like a warning sign. A reasonable delay can feel like abandonment. And the more you listen to those fears, the more jealous you become. So how do you take control? How do you keep jealousy from poisoning your relationships? The first step is simple but powerful. Notice and accept it. Admit to yourself, "I feel jealous right now." Don't hide behind, "I'm not jealous, I just care." Own your feelings. Say to yourself, "I feel jealous because I'm afraid of losing my value." When you name the emotion, it stops being a monster in the shadows. It becomes something you can face. The second step is to look for the source. Ask yourself, is this really about my partner or is it coming from my past? Are they actually doing something suspicious, or are your old wounds getting triggered? Maybe your partner is trustworthy, but your past experiences are making you see danger where there isn't any. Be honest with yourself. The more you understand the source of your jealousy, the easier it is to manage. The third step is to communicate, but here's the key. Don't accuse, share your feelings. Instead of saying, "You're definitely into someone else," try, "When you reply late, I feel jealous, and I'm trying to work on that." It's not easy to be vulnerable, but when you communicate openly, you invite your partner to understand you, not defend themselves. You create a space for honesty, not accusations. Next, build your self confidence. The more you value yourself, the less jealousy controls you. Invest in your own growth, your hobbies, your social life, your goals. Remember, your value doesn't only come from your relationship, it comes from your life as a whole. When you feel good about yourself, you don't need constant reassurance from someone else. You trust yourself, and that makes it easier to trust your partner. Let's talk about what healthy jealousy looks like. A small dose of jealousy can send the message, "You matter to me." It's okay to feel a little jealous when your partner spends time with others. It means you care. But once it turns into control, telling your partner where they can go, who they can see, what they can do, it becomes toxic. Healthy jealousy is about sharing your feelings, not controlling someone else's actions. Here's an example. Saying, "I felt a little jealous because you're special to me," is healthy. It's honest, it shows you care. But saying, "You can't go there, you can't see them," is not. That's not about love, it's about control. The difference is huge. One builds connection, the other breaks it. So, what's the big takeaway? Fear and jealousy are part of being human. You can't eliminate them, but you can manage them. Notice your feelings, understand the source, communicate openly, build your self-confidence. That way, jealousy doesn't poison your relationship. It becomes something that helps you grow. Let's go deeper into each of these strategies. First, notice and accept. When you catch yourself feeling jealous, pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Maybe you're scared your partner will lose interest. Maybe you're afraid of being left behind. Name the fear. The moment you name it, you start to take away its power. Second, look for the source. Is this about your partner or about your past? Are you reacting to something real or to an old pain? It's easy to blame your partner for your feelings. It's harder, but much more powerful, to look inside and ask, what's really going on? Sometimes the answers surprise you. Maybe you realize that you've always felt insecure, even before this relationship. Maybe you remember a time when someone let you down and you're afraid of it happening again. When you find the source, you can start to heal. Third, communicate. This is where most people struggle. It's easier to accuse than to admit, "I'm feeling vulnerable." But vulnerability is strength. When you say, "I feel jealous and I'm working on it," you invite your partner to support you. You build trust, and trust is the foundation of every strong relationship. The more openly you communicate, the less room there is for misunderstanding. Fourth, build self-confidence. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about building a life you're proud of. Focus on your goals, your passions, your friendships. When you feel strong and secure in yourself, you don't need someone else to fill the gaps. You bring your best self to the relationship, and that makes it easier to trust both yourself and your partner. Let's talk about practical ways to build self-confidence. Start by setting small goals and celebrating your progress. Try new things, join a club, learn a skill, take care of your health. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Remember your strengths. You are more than your relationship. The more you grow, the less room there is for jealousy to take hold. Now, let's look at healthy jealousy in everyday life. Imagine your partner is going out with friends. You feel a twinge of jealousy. That's okay. You care about them. Instead of trying to control the situation, share your feelings. Say, I feel a little jealous because you're important to me. That's honest. It's vulnerable. It builds connection. But if you try to control your partner, telling them who they can see, what they can do, jealousy becomes toxic. The relationship starts to feel like a prison, not a partnership. Remember, love is about freedom, not control. Trust is about giving someone space, not holding them tight. Let's recap. Fear and jealousy are normal. Everyone feels them. But you have a choice. You can let jealousy take over, or you can take control. Notice your feelings. Find the source. Communicate openly. Build your self-confidence. That way, jealousy doesn't destroy your relationship. It helps you grow. If you're struggling with jealousy right now, remember, you're not alone. It's a common challenge. The key is to be honest with yourself and with your partner. Take small steps. Notice your triggers. Ask for support. Focus on your own growth. Every time you do, you get stronger. And remember, relationships are built on trust. The more you trust yourself, the easier it is to trust your partner. The more you communicate, the deeper your connection becomes. The more you grow, the less room there is for fear. So, if this gave you tools to handle jealousy, keep going. Don't stop here. There's so much more to learn about building self-confidence, creating trust, and growing together. The journey is worth it. Every step you take makes your relationship stronger. Join me and let's build healthier relationships together. Because when you understand the causes of fear and jealousy and learn how to control them, you don't just protect your relationship, you make it thrive. Notice your feelings, understand the source, communicate, grow, choose trust over fear, choose connection over control, and remember, you are enough. Subscribe, stay tuned, and let's keep building relationships that last. The best is yet to come.